Welcome back, everybody. I'm very excited because it's been a while since I want to shoot this video. And today I'm finally able to take the time to do it. From time to time, I really like to play the 18-inch bass drum. I think it's a wonderful sound. I finally got 5 different heads that we're gonna try and compare. These are the new heads that we're gonna play. The first head that we're gonna try is the classic coated Ambassador. I already played this one for a while, so the impact patch is already installed. The second head that we're gonna play is the Powerstroke P3 white Suede. For some reason, I asked Remo to send me the white Suede version. I could have asked them to send me the coated or the clear one. I just wanted to try something that I've never tried before. The third head is also a classic. It is the Pinstripe Clear head. I already played this one too, so the impact patch is installed. I think that the patch is very important, especially on 2-ply heads. The fourth head is something that you guys already know because I made a video about this one, but it was on the 22-inch bass drum. Now I wanted to try this one on the 18-inch kick drum. So this is the Clear Ambassador SMT. And the fifth one, which is already installed on the kick drum, is the smooth white Ambassador. This one might be very close to the coated Ambassador, but because I like to use the felt better, I think this head lasts a little bit longer. So let's play these different heads and I'll be back to give you guys my impressions. I actually forgot to talk about my gear during the intro. The kick drum that I used today is a USA Custom, a Gretsch USA Custom. It is a 6-ply shell, maple and gum. About the mics, I always use 3 mics to record a kick drum. I usually put one inside, one pretty much outside, and the Subkick. Today, because the Rizzo head doesn't have any hole, I was not able to put a mic inside the bass drum. The first mic is actually the bottom snare mic that I moved a little bit. It's now pointing to the head. The second mic is actually the Subkick, which is surprisingly very good. Even on smaller bass drum, it is pretty impressive. And the third mic, which is normally the Lauten Audio Clarion mic, has been replaced by one of my Tom's mic, which is a Audio Technica AE3000. Now, let's talk about the heads. The first head that I played was the classic coated Ambassador. I truly have nothing bad to say about it. It's one of my favorites on smaller bass drum. I think it's really easy to play, it's really fun. I instantly find a lot of ideas on the drums. If you are used to play a 22 or 24-inch bass drum, you totally need to rethink how a bass drum has to be played. It's more like a third tom. So yeah, I love this head. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. The second head was the Powerstroke white Suede head. At first, because it was something very, very different to the coated Ambassador, I was struggling playing the drums. I couldn't find great things to play. My mind was focused on how to play the bass drum. So, yeah, I was very disturbed. And then, after a few minutes, it was better. And especially after, when I listened to the takes, I was actually very surprised. It was a bad start, but at the end, it was okay. I would give this head 7 out of 10. The third head that I played was the Clear Pinstripe. The Pinstripe head was the head during the 80s and 90s. Before the Powerstroke came out, every bass drum in the world was played with the Pinstripe. Maybe you saw my face during the first hits. I instantly loved it. I'm a big fan of the Pinstripe on small bass drum. I'm not a big fan of it on big bass drums since we have the Powerstroke. But the Pinstripe on small bass drum adds this little amount of fusion to your sound, which is something that I like, of course. But you still can play some straight ahead jazz with this head. Of course, you won't put any Pinstripe on snare and toms, but it works on bass drum. I didn't use this head for a few years, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna play it more often now. I would give this head 11 out of 10. The fourth head was the Ambassador SMT, which is a clear Ambassador with a sub-muffle. To be honest, I hated it. I thought I would love it very much because it was so good on the 22-inch bass drum, but today on the 18-inch it couldn't work. Maybe I need to replace the mics, but I didn't want to because I wanted to compare all those heads in the same context. Maybe this head works better if you put some blankets in the bass drum. As it is a 18-inch bass drum, I didn't want to. I really like this very open sound. I'm very disappointed with this one. I would give it a 3 out of 10. And the last head that I played was the Ambassador Smooth White. As I said before, this one was very close to the coated one. I've played this one for 4 or 5 years. I'm a big fan of this one. It's always very punchy and I don't know, it's just extremely fun to play. I didn't use a patch on this one. I don't think it's necessary on this Smooth White unless you play very hard and loud. Well, this head is definitely a 10 out of 10. Alright everybody, that's it for today. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to tell me in the comment section below which is your favorite head and why. I hope to see you guys very soon. Take care. Bye.